Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigvaltine and welcome back to another video. And I know I got the glasses and the wife beater now, so I got the full dad setup. So unless you did your homework, quit the video and do it. You're not allowed to YouTube until you do your homework. But yeah, back to the fights. So we have Wonder Woman here, and Wonder Woman is gonna be a decently hard character to deal with on the higher heroics because she's immune to dot damage. So you can just use League of Arc on her, and on top of that, she's going to have a super shield, which prevents you from basically using specials in most scenarios. And I have Claw Force on Shazam, and my man is not stunning. And I remember that some people told me that after the newest update, the Claw Force no longer works and no longer stuns, and that seems to be the case. Shazam is unable to stun her on basic attack hits, so we'll have to do the other thing that we can do to avoid super shields. So how do you not get damaged by a super shield and killed? Well, don't hit the super shields. Don't hit when the enemy has a super shield available. See, shoot special, swipe right, third special. Look at Implant Suckerman specials. There's like 2 to 3 seconds where I'm gonna have a window where I can't use my specials. That applies to the AI as well. Here I got hit on purpose because I want him dead. Now we get the clone in there. And yet again, we're just gonna back off. With Wonder Woman, it's quite easy to avoid her specials if you need to. I don't really need to with those clones, they're quite strong. There we go, we can back off from that, no problem, doing a few hits because while we're hitting her, she can't hit us. Generating some power, gonna back off. Backing off. And back off from that special one. Back off again. Again, I don't think I really needed to back off from those, they did not do too much damage, but a lot of specials in the game can be avoided by simply backing off at the right moment, so keep that in mind. Really struggling to generate power with the clone, but that's the usual, kind of the norm. Okay, dodge that, entered special, that clone did a perfect job. Now King back in there, and get him killed again, got him killed a little bit too early. Though with the fights where they have super shield, if you're using a Nora Snow Globe character like Implant Suckerman or Deathstroke and you want them dead, then you're gonna actually have an easier time. Because my clones are so strong because I have all the passive stats for the artifacts equipped. I couldn't normally do this because King just won't die, but the reflection of damage actually does a ton of damage to you, which is bad if it hits you and you don't want that to happen, but it's good in this scenario. Our third special there, gonna back off a bit. We still have to do one more. And she's not using the special one. Okay, she used the third special of herself, which was dodged by luck, to be fair. She's not using special, so I'm just gonna go here. There we go, third special. Now, if nothing works, just throw specials in there until she doesn't block them, and you'll eventually kill, I guess. That's something you can do, that's something that some people do. That's something I did when I simply had no time to play it correctly, but that's less than ideal. But yeah, there we go, Implant Suckman and his clones did a ton of damage to her. Now let's see how Zatanna does. Another way to deal with super shields is going to be... by the way, since Claw Force does not work, there's another way to stun characters, and while they're stunned, there's absolutely no way for them to use the shield. They're not gonna use the shield while they have the no power, so power draining them is also an option. But the Emerald Green Lantern can give you stun on basic attack hits, so that's another way to do it. Or another way to do it, which is the way I'm doing it here, is to use the Kryptonite Spear, which is the free artifact you get from finishing normal Rise of Krypton, which will allow you to get a special that's unblockable, not even by super shields, if you get above a certain amount of combo. It depends on the level. I think at level 1 you need to get 40 combo for that to be unblockable, but it goes down a fair bit with the levels. So here I'm just building combo with Flash and gonna tag Zatanna in when the combo is right to use a special, because as I said, guaranteed specials to hit since we're above that certain combo. And another thing that I'm gonna do is just what I did with King, which is just tagging in and using special right after she uses her special. You don't really need to tag in for that, but generally speaking it's safer for the combo builder to take that special and then the damage thrower to get tagged in to use their own special. But yeah, once you're patient enough, like something... a lot of people with super shields, like new players, because you'll eventually get the hang of it, and after you get the hang of it, it's not the hardest thing in the world to deal with. A lot of new players will just get frustrated and they see that one special succeeds against a super shield and they will just throw them, hoping the enemy doesn't throw a super shield. The key is patience, you just need to be patient. Building a bit more combo here. There we go, that allows us to use our third special. Second special. At this point I don't care anymore since Zatanna already did her percentage shell damage. Flash got hit there. Zatanna back in. And see, that can happen if you throw random specials, you get damaged by a lot. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this fight. We're just gonna 2x speed the rest of it. And we're gonna do some damage hopefully with Flash. Not having the best time against her. There we go, and that got shielded. Another thing you should keep in mind is that if they have low energy and use a special that has a long animation, they are gonna use the super shield in the middle of it, which is what happened there basically. There is a third special that simply did not get shielded, that also can happen. But yeah, 100 mil with Zatanna is not too bad considering the health that the enemy had. Another thing you can do, and we're gonna do here, even though it's not the most entertaining thing in the world to do, you can definitely do it, and you can do it to a very successful extent. Use the ninja team, or any team for that matter, that is relying on basic attack hits, and if it's bad to use specials, don't use specials, which is what we're doing here. We're just not touching those. We don't need the special too, since she's immune to dot damage. The third special would deal some decent damage, but we're just comboing, chopping her ass and pushing her to a corner. Now, granted, Wonder Woman is not the easiest character to combo and chop, and I will fail it a fair bit, a lot more than I failed in other fights. But yeah, I got hit there again. And that sucked because we lost the Dark Null Cards area, so we're going to deal an optimal amount of damage for a bit. That's fine, that's back on. Keep comboing, chopping her ass, keep stacking that lethal attack damage. Since we're not really looking forward to generating power for specials, I don't think Grodd was really necessary here. I think we might have gotten more damage from Silver Bane, but I guess it's too late for that. But yeah, there's definitely another way to do this. You can do it with the Just League team, but with Just League team, Flash is gonna die a lot faster than Catwoman, because Catwoman's got that reduction of attack from Grodd, though it's not too important. And with Catwoman you can like use a special 2 into a super shield. If the enemy is not immune to dots, to just have the dot applied constantly to them, so you heal from that. But yeah, Batman the Jones is also something that can deal with super shields, because she shares a very important factor with Catwoman and does even a better job at that, which is not relying on specials. You just don't need to do them, you don't need to do specials with Batman the Drowned, and that's simply what we're gonna do here, just don't touch the specials. I get hit here, and hit again. Not the best start here, not gonna lie. And she's not too tanky, like this is a 1-gear Battle on the Drown, so she'll die quite fast. We can block a few special ones, but I think she's got a fair amount of lethal attack chance, and when the enemy hits a lethal, they're gonna bypass your block. The only problem with my Battle on the Drown specifically, and I put Bane in there to mitigate that, is that with 1 gear you just have that many rolls at your disposal, and you can barely fit stuff in, and I barely fit crit chance in there. So you have to be on the Dark Null Cards area to actually get good crits. A fair amount of crits. But we're gonna be fine for the most part. It's not gonna deal as much damage as it usually does, but we're gonna be fine. We're doing decently on health, I guess, for now, but she's gonna get so much more energy to use specials in the future. There we go, we're back in there. Like, usually you benefit a lot yourself from energy generation being higher after the first minutes, and even higher after the first 2 minutes. But here we're not using specials, so we don't care about that. Also, I think your special 2, though I'm not 100% sure, and I'm not gonna test it here for sure, is might be able to bypass Super Shield because it's a grab, but it's not necessary, so I'm not gonna risk it. Risk it at you do it at your own risk and let me know if you can in the comments, but I'm not doing it here. I guess I could play a campaign fight and just see if that happens, but it doesn't matter. He's annoying and blocking again. At this point I'm like, use specials please, because if you use specials you're not gonna keep blocking. Look how annoying. Get a block! Can I hit you please? There we go, thank you. And the hit that I did was a risky one because she can definitely do specials after a jump attack, so that was a risky one, but I was like, screw it. There we go. And for the last fight, we're just gonna murder the crap out of Grodd here with the Raven Dots damage with the League of Anarchy. He's gonna stun us on Tegan, but that's gonna work in our favor here because we have Harley Quinn who's gonna reflect the stuns back, and we're gonna get some free damage on freely stunned targets because of Harley. Yeah, that's gonna work well. Just generating some more energy for Harley. And yeah, actually, as far as I remember, I tried to take longer to kill this man because I was afraid of unusual gameplay happening because we dealt so much damage so quick. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike the video if you disliked it, let me know in the comments, whatever you want to let me know at this point. And subscribe to the channel. And goodbye!
This is the future.